Good afternoon, morning, whatever this is. Happy New Year. I'm with my friend Cliff. He's doing his own thing. He told me about this cemetery, so I have no idea where we are. I'm going to make sure I go to the front and take a look at it. So yeah, this will be another cemetery video, and we'll check this place out. So yeah, join me for the ride, and we'll have a quick look-see. Gonna head to the older part of the cemetery just to see where this is at. I was worried that my Bluetooth selfie stick was not charged and working, but it's working, so we'll have a quick look, see what we can find. Let's see. Yeah, so with these places, I like going to check out the older part of the cemetery just to see. And here there's just some really old stones that were just taken to the side. So the writing on that one has worn off, so I can't really make it out. Wood, 1861. William Wesley, McLaren. Yeah, and some of these have just worn to where it's just almost impossible to make it out. Yeah. Doctor, I think it's Doctor. Yeah, so as you can see, this is just probably the older part of the cemetery right in here. Yeah, and as we continue on, we'll explore more of this place. I'm not exactly sure the name of this cemetery because I haven't had a chance to look at the front part of it, but just having a quick look. And it's still in use, so. So that does matter for this community. And yeah, right in here, this is just more of the newer part of the cemetery. There's my friend Cliff with his dog. Yeah, so I'm just more or less focusing on the older part. Mainly because those are the ones I just find the most interesting. So Muriel Augusta, daughter of Violet Robb and Adam Hendricks. Okay, so she lived a really good life, about 80 years. Yeah, and here, yeah, so, yeah, I guess my selfie stick kind of died on me, no pun intended. I forgot to charge it, so forgot to video record it, I think. So yeah, Nicholas DeHart. His wife, yeah, so they lived a pretty good life. And yeah, this is the Butler family plot. So yeah, it is kind of unfortunate with how things turned out. Yeah, and I'm just doubling back because like I said, the device my phone is attached to just stopped recording. So I'm just doubling back just because I kind of have to. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a close-knit community with a lot of family plots and older style stones. And a lot of these people have been here for quite some time. Gilbank, Burnett and Carmichael, John Kennedy and his wife. So yeah, a lot of these older stones have some pretty good detail and ornate artwork. This one right here, it's missing its top. James Robson and his wife. As you can see, if you can see it close enough, I'll move the stick closer just to see. It looks like they might have been Masons, or possibly James might have been one. Yeah, so Bella Robson, 24 years of age, that's pretty young. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, a lot of the names here are kind of consistent. So again, it is just the close-knit community that this area served. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's also a military cemetery. Yeah, and Norton, look like they're all children, which is unfortunate. More of Norton's family. William Norton, gunner, Canadian Garrison, 27th, June 21st, 1921, so young. Age 24, so he probably went to World War I at a very young age. I don't know his details, or his enlistment details, that is, so I don't know exactly when he did do service for Canada. Yeah. John Prudhomme, 63 years. Yeah, and their children, they didn't live very long back then. A lot of families had a lot of kids. Robert Morrow, Charlotte Welsh, John Chester Morrow. So yeah, not a bad little cemetery. Age 82. And there's just a few more I'm going to check out right in here. David McNair and his wife, Marion, buried at Large, Scotland. So this is put there for a family memorial, but their actual burial's in Scotland. Kind of reminds me of my grandmother when she passed away. She wanted to be buried in Italy. So yeah, as you can see, this is kind of an interesting burial. A lot of older stones. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of just a basic cemetery right here. So overall, it's not like any cemetery I've been to out in the country. It's fairly quiet and serene. So this one's no different, and I expect no different. And yeah, it's a nice roadside memorial Yeah, I'm coming to a lot of these places. Just take pictures and sort of let them be at peace, if that makes any sense. And I got to thank my friend Cliff for pointing this one out, because initially had not a lot of plans to do anything in the winter for cemeteries, but as you can see, it's a pretty warm, there's not a lot of snow, so this is sort of a bonus. This isn't a bad spot you found.
Not at all. It's kind of nice.
It would have helped if I actually charged the selfie stick though. But
for next time, I guess.
I'm gonna do it tonight. So, donated by David Y. Decker, 1833, Medway Cemetery. Okay, so we know exactly where it is. No permanent trees or shrubbery by order of the cemetery board. That kind of makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of about it right there. Yeah, so that's kind of concludes this tour of Medway Cemetery, I gotta say. Again, as far as this goes, just take pictures. That's when you come to these things or come to these places, just take pictures, treat the treat the people at rest with respect and dignity. And if there has to be anything to be cleaned up that shouldn't be there, I guess we can do that. Yeah, so yeah, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, also follow. I want to know if there's any places that you think me and Cliff should look for as far as cemeteries or ghost towns or any other cool spots like that. By all means, let us know. Hopefully we could be able to make a day trip out of it. Anyways, you have a good one and enjoy the rest of 2023.